Good morning everybody, welcome to this week's Headteacher Bulletin for the week commencing the 25th of September. Let's get going. So in the Gospel this week we learn about the parable of the workers in the vineyard, and Jesus teaches about God's generous mercy. He tells us a story about some workers who all received the same wages, even though some worked all day and some just worked for an hour. The landowner who is representing God in this story pays his workers what he agreed to pay them, so he's not cheating them. The mistake that the workers make is to believe that they were entitled to something more than had been negotiated, and it's the workers who were being unfair. They're seeking to change the terms of the agreement, and as the landowner in the parable observes, they're jealous because he is generous. They're not thankful for the payment they received and the opportunity to work at all. So this parable reminds us that God owes us nothing, but offers us his unending love and mercy. We can be tempted to think that our own actions deserve more reward, more of God's love and mercy than the actions of others, but God's generosity cannot be quantified or petitioned into different amounts for different people. He very much treats us fairly, whether we've earned it or not. He is a God of justice, and justice is one of our 5 whole school values, which is linked into our assembly programme and tutor programme this week. So we had a really great Steps to Success evening last night. That was coupled with our Year 7 information evening. It was a superb turnout, lots of parents and carers there supporting their sons and daughters getting ready for Year 11 and beyond. We'll make available all the resources in electronic format, and they'll go onto our website, and we'll send that link out later today. So if you missed the event, you can get all of the resources. We'll further continue the conversations with Year 11s as we progress. Also, the Year 7 information evening happened with Meet the Tutor last night. Anyone who missed an appointment, just get in contact with the school and we'll happily get the tutors to give you a phone call just to update you on how they've settled in. So we're just relaunching the Friends of Thomas Becket Catholic School again. So if you can play an important part in helping us raise funds, providing valuable resources, and getting involved with the whole community, just get in contact by office at. There'll be more details coming very, very shortly for the first meeting, so we don't want to miss anyone out. If you're interested and want to get involved, just drop an email to office at and we will get in contact. So just a reminder about our food provision. We're really grateful that Coombs Catering offers a wonderful variety of food here at Thomas Becket. We've got the canteen that opens and serves hot meals, as well as our Becket pod. So just a reminder, if you're in receipt of free school meals, you're entitled to your food provision each and every day. We've sent out another letter for anyone who might think they may be eligible for free school meals. Complete the letter, complete the online form just to see if you meet the requirements, and that will come through to us as a school. Again, thank you for some donations that have come through for plants, bulbs and sleepers. We're on the lookout for any volunteers, whether that be companies being able to give up their time or materials. We're really keen to get our front of the school improved and have some planters. We've got the ambition that every single pupil will plant bulbs that will take us through all of the seasons of the year. So we'd like to get going with that in the next month or 2. So if you've got any donations or know anyone that could help us, please get in contact with the school. So admissions for next year, we're already busily preparing for transition next year. So I had the opportunity of going to Good Shepherd this week, and St Gregory's the week before, just promoting the school and having some question and answer sessions. So the deadline for admissions is the 31st of October, and we've got some open mornings next week and the week after. So if you're interested in coming along, book a place on the link that's been sent out, and we'll happily see you then. So as the weather starts to turn, just a reminder, we've got lots and lots of spare coats that can be used by our pupils free of charge. They can just collect the coat, use it as they wish for the day, and then hang it back up at the end of the day. We've noticed that lots of pupils are coming to school not prepared for the weather, so just a reminder, please send them with a coat, because if it rains on the way to school or home, we want to ensure that they remain dry. So have a lovely weekend, and we'll catch up next week.